Ever wonder how people strike it rich? Sure, there's the dedication and skill route, but some folks get a lucky break that changes everything. Today, we'll explore 10 incredible discoveries that turned ordinary people into millionaires. Number 10. The Wall of Coins. Talk about hidden treasure. Imagine discovering a wall not made of bricks but of cash. This unbelievable story comes from Windberg, Pennsylvania. An abandoned house held a secret for over 20 years. When the children of the former residents explored the dusty halls with a friend, they stumbled upon a small pile of coins. Curiosity sparked. They found a hole in the wall. A rumor about hidden loose change from their childhood suddenly clicked. They broke open the wall, and what tumbled out wasn't just spare change. It was a cascade of history. The coins, dating back to the 1700s and 1800s, were a treasure trove for collectors. While the face value was around $8,500, the true worth soared to a staggering $200,000. Forget banks. This family struck gold. Well, silver and copper with their lucky discovery. Number 9. Things dug up in Australia. Calling all Aussie treasure hunters. Australia seems to be bringing with buried wealth just waiting to be unearthed. Take this lucky prospector in Ballarat, Victoria. Out for a swing with his metal detector, a blaring alarm led him to a digging adventure. Inch by inch, the glint of gold grew stronger until wham! A 12-pound golden behemoth was revealed. Valued at a cool $300,000, this whopper proves even well-trodden ground can hold surprises. And the luck doesn't stop there. Remember the Royal One opal? Found by a miner named Bobby on his very last shift before retirement, this opal treasure was hiding just a foot underground in his familiar mine. Estimated at a staggering $750,000, it's safe to say Bobby's golden years got a whole lot shinier. Seems like Down Under might be the place for some fortuitous finds. Number 8. The Third Imperial Egg. Talk about a lucky egg change. This anonymous Midwesterner was just trying to make ends meet by flipping scrap metal. He spotted a gaudy jewel-encrusted orb and figured a quick $500 profit wouldn't hurt. But before chucking it in the scrap pile, he decided on a quick appraisal. Well, let's just say this wasn't your average yard sale find. Turns out this unwanted metal was the holy grail of Fabergé eggs, the Third Imperial Egg. Only 42 of these beauties survived history, and this one was presumed lost forever. Our lucky scraper sold it for a jaw-dropping $33 million. That's a tad more than the $500 he was hoping for. Ouch for the original seller though. Talk about buyer's remorse. The moral of the story, you never know what treasures might be hiding in plain sight. So next time you're at a garage sale, keep an eye out for a jeweled egg. It could be your ticket to millionaire status. Number 7. More money, more problems. Cash in the wall, chaos in the friendship. This story from 2008 proves that greed can turn a lucky break into a messy situation. Builder Bob Kitts stumbled upon a hidden fortune while renovating his old friend Amanda Reese's bathroom. 2 medicine cabinets stuffed with envelopes, each containing $50 bills, a total of $182,000. Initial excitement quickly soared as Bob and Amanda clashed over how to split the windfall. Amanda offered 10%, but Bob, wanting a much bigger slice, 40%, took her to court. Their squabble attracted the attention of the rightful owner, the estate of P. Dunn News Agency, where the money was addressed. In the end, a judge divided the treasure 3 ways: Bob, Amanda, and the Dunn descendants. A hefty sum undoubtedly, but a far cry from what either friend might have had if they'd kept their cool. Lesson learned: sometimes sharing a windfall is better than fighting over it. Number 6. 1974 D. Penny. From glove compartment to museum exhibit. This story proves that hidden treasures can come in the most unexpected places. Randy inherited a small coin collection from his father, a Denver Mint employee. These coins lived a quiet life in a forgotten sandwich bag in Randy's car for over a month after his move to San Diego. Nearly 20 years later, the bag resurfaced, and Randy decided to have the coins appraised. One particular silver penny piqued the appraiser's interest. Turns out, this wasn't your average pocket change. It was a 1974 D penny, a rare aluminum test batch coin with only 10 ever minted. Believed destroyed, this lone survivor was valued at a whopping $250,000. However, Randy's elation was short-lived. The government stepped in, claiming ownership of the coin. After a legal battle, the rare penny found its final resting place, a museum exhibit for all to admire. While Randy didn't get to keep the fortune, his chance encounter with a forgotten coin bag certainly made for a story to tell. Number 5. Rare paintings. $1 million attic? You bet. Who knew that a dusty attic could be a gold mine? Take Christian Nikolai Mustard, a Norwegian businessman who in 1908 bought a supposedly fake Van Gogh. Experts scoffed at the unsigned piece, and Christian, fuming, banished it to his attic for decades. Fast forward to 2011, Christian's descendants unearthed the forgotten painting, Sunset at Montmajour. This time, experts take a closer look, and surprise, it turns out to be the real deal, valued at a staggering $50 million. And get this, art isn't the only treasure hiding in plain sight. In the 1990s, an Indiana man playing a board game called Masterpiece noticed an image strikingly similar to a painting covering a hole in his wall. This unassuming hole filler turned out to be a lost masterpiece by Martin Johnson Heed, worth a cool $1.25 million. So next time you're cleaning out the attic or decluttering a wall, keep your eyes peeled. You might just be sitting on a fortune. Number 4. Action Comics number 1. Walls, the new treasure troves? Seems like hidden riches aren't just limited to attics anymore. We've already seen walls overflowing with coins and chests, and now comes the ultimate collector's dream, a hidden Action Comics number 1. The holy grail of comics, featuring Superman's debut in 1938, is a dream find for collectors. With only 100 or so copies existing, mint condition ones can fetch over $2 million. Talk about a windfall. David Gonzalez from Minnesota took a gamble on a $10,000 fixer-upper, hoping to flip it for a profit. While renovating, he stumbled upon a dusty relic hidden in the wall. Guess what? Action Comics number 1. While not in mint condition and accidentally damaged during a family squabble, it still landed him a cool $175,000 at auction. Not bad for a day's demolition work, right? However, before you grab your sledgehammer and go medieval on your walls, remember, this is a rare occurrence. So temper your expectations and focus on the actual renovation. Unless, of course, you discover a secret bat cave behind the drywall. Number 3. A hoard, not a hammer. This story from 1992 proves that sometimes losing something can lead to something amazing. Peter Watling, a farmer in England, enlisted his friend Eric Law's metal detector skills to track down a missing hammer. While scanning the field, Eric's detector went crazy, but it wasn't the hammer. Instead, a glint of silver, a coin. Intrigued, Eric dug deeper, unearthing not just one coin, but a treasure trove, a gold necklace, and enough more coins to fill 2 shopping bags. Realizing this was bigger than a missing tool, they called in the archaeologists. What they discovered was the Hoxton Hoard, a massive collection of Roman riches valued at a whopping $15 million. Think gold bracelets, a silver bust, and over 1,000 gleaming gold coins. Most of it now resides in the British Museum, a testament to this incredible find. Eric, for the most part, was rewarded with a cool $2.3 million, which he generously shared with Peter. As for the hammer, well, who needs a hammer when you've unearthed a fortune? Number 2. The Declaration of Independence. Treasure behind the trash? Believe it or not, garage sales and thrift stores can be treasure troves. Take a Pennsylvania man who snagged a painting for a mere $4. While the artwork itself wasn't his taste, the frame was perfect for another piece. But before tossing the unwanted picture, he took a peek at the back, and what did he find? A hidden gem, a mint condition copy of the Declaration of Independence. This wasn't your average history book page. One of the only 25 printed in 1776, it sold for a staggering $2.4 million. And guess what? This wasn't an isolated incident. Michael Sparks from Nashville had a similar experience. He bought a framed yellow document for $2.48 at a thrift shop. Intrigued by its antique look, he had it appraised. Turns out, Michael stumbled upon a rare 1820 copy of the Declaration, commissioned by John Quincy Adams himself, and one of only 36 in existence. He sold it for nearly $500,000. So the next time you're browsing a garage sale or a thrift store, look beyond the obvious. That dusty painting or yellow document might just be hiding a fortune waiting to be discovered. Number 1. Coke shares. Do you ever go to garage sales? After hearing this story, you might want to start. In 2008, a California man named Tony Marin paid $5 for a box filled with random documents at a garage sale. When he sorted through the papers, he discovered a stock certificate for 1,625 shares of the Palmer Oil Company, issued in 1924. Over the years, Palmer Oil had merged with several companies until it was ultimately bought by the Coca-Cola Company. Tony's lawyers informed him that he now owned 1.8 million shares in Coca-Cola, worth approximately $130 million, which would make him the largest non-institutional shareholder in the company. Coca-Cola, however, was not pleased. They dismissed Tony's claims as absurd and brought in their lawyers. Unfortunately, Tony passed away in 2010 before realizing his dream of running Coca-Cola. His family continued the legal battle but were unsuccessful. It turned out that Tony's stock certificate was not genuine. If you like this video, click the next one shown on the screen. I'm sure you'll like it. Thanks for watching.